Good morning everyone, it's Justin here from Meridian Vocational College. Today the unit we're going to be focusing on is prepare vegetables, fruit, eggs and farinaceous dishes. So what I'm going to do is talk you through your assessments. First of all, you have your multiple choice questions. So there'll be a range of questions there focusing on different types of ingredients that you'll be using. And later on today I'm going to be talking to you about your recipes that you'll be cooking over the next 3 weeks. So there might be a question there about name one type of pasta, or explain a root vegetable, and select your correct answer from there. Task 1 in the assessment is focusing on an ingredient called the gaufrette potato. So in the world there are actually thousands of varieties of potato, but each potato is used for different style or different methods of cookery. Some potatoes are perfect for peeling, slicing very thinly on a mandolin, to create this shape here of the gaufrette potato. So we actually use another cutter and we peel the potato down. We slice one way this way and then we slice this way to create some very fine holes. And then we slice that very thinly on the mandolin and we deep fry that at 180 degrees in the deep fryer. So this is a gaufrette. In that task 1, it will ask you some questions. For instance, what equipment will you be using? So we know that we will use a peeler, we'll use a mandolin slicer, and we'll be using bigger equipment like the spider and the deep fryer. Task 2 is actually a research project. So in South Australia we have a beautiful selection of apples coming from the Adelaide Hills. So this research project is asking you to research and find out about the Granny Smith apple, which is a green apple. Again, similar to potatoes, different apple is suitable for different dishes. Some might be very nice for apple pie, others are perfect for maybe making into an apple sorbet. So you'll be required to jump on the internet and do a little bit of research and find out about different varieties of apples that we have here in Australia. Task 3 is looking at mango coulis. So you'll be asked to look through the recipe for a mango coulis, follow the method, and then answer the questions. So you have already previously made some coulis in the desserts unit, which is fantastic. So think back, again, there's one question there in the assessment which is asking you to tell us what equipment are we going to be using. Okay, so we always know that when we use equipment, we need to make sure first of all that it's clean. We can't just assume that equipment is cleaned already. Very important, we need to make sure that it's clean and it's safe to use. Now let's come to the actual recipes. So you'll be doing a beautiful selection of recipes over the next 3 weeks. First of all, you'll be doing some lemon polenta biscuits. So polenta is farinaceous. Often students see that word farinaceous and they're a little bit unsure of what that word means. So farinaceous is covering polenta, it's covering pastas, and it's covering rice. So all around the world we use farinaceous dishes a lot of the time, so throughout world cuisine. You'll be doing a dal. So using some red lentils, which is another type of farinaceous dish. Also, we'll be making the arancini, mushroom arancini. So arancini in Italian actually means little orange, because when we make our nice risotto, we cool this down on a tray, we form it, we roll them into balls, and we set up our crumbing station. So we crumb these arancini and then we deep fry it, and they turn a really nice orange golden color. So mushroom arancini. And we'll be using a variety of mushrooms. So some butter mushrooms, Swiss brown mushrooms, porcini mushroom, all has different flavor. Next week, so in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be focusing on pasta. I'm sure many of you really love eating pasta. Now this is the first opportunity for you, for many students, to actually make your own fresh pasta from scratch. So this is very simple. Once you make fresh pasta in class, you'll be able to make this for friends and family at home. So we'll be doing 3 different types of pasta. We'll be doing puttanesca. Okay, we'll be doing a fettuccine, which is a thicker pasta, about this size. Puttanesca sauce is a traditional Italian sauce, and this is a tomato-based sauce, which has some great flavor of Kalamata olives, capers, and anchovies, and garlic and onion. So garlic and onion is always a base of a lot of Italian sauces. We'll also be doing a very traditional pasta, and we'll be making spaghetti to make spaghetti carbonara. So carbonara comes from Rome in Italy, and actually traditionally this pasta is made with guanciale, which is the pork cheek. Okay, so but you can also substitute this with some pancetta or bacon. Has a really nice flavor, very simple, but this pasta is finished with a fresh egg yolk. Sometimes you see recipes for carbonara and they're finished with cream. But to get that nice creamy texture, we use grana padano, which is a type of Parmesan cheese. And we finish that with some pecorino, which is another sheep's milk cheese, and egg yolk in there to create a nice creamy consistency. You'll also be making gnocchi. Gnocchi is a pasta made with potato. So this is quite a unique pasta. Think pasta, think hundreds and hundreds of varieties. Different sizes, different shapes, different ways to cook and present the pasta. Italian food is all about simple, good quality flavors, but beautiful quality ingredients. On the 3rd week, we'll be doing some ramen noodle, which is a Japanese style noodle. We're going to be doing a frittata and also a couscous salad. You will also get to make a peach cobbler, which is a type of cake, a type of dessert cake. So this is what you're going to be doing with your assessments, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you very much.